All right, so we're going to do a little bit of programming today. We're not going to make anything too crazy hard. It's going to really be very similar to what you guys did on our intro day on Thursday. So go to the classroom, open up VexVR. When you get to this page, it'll probably have the code that you wrote the other day. If it doesn't, that's fine. Click on File and click New Blocks Project. It will probably bring you to a page like this that shows you all the maps. I want you to scroll all the way down to the bottom until you get to wall maze. Don't choose dynamic wall maze, choose the regular wall maze. If it didn't give you to that page, then go to select playground and then go down to wall maze. All right, so we are going to navigate our way through this maze. Okay, so you have these red walls, so you can't just kind of go straight through like we did before on the grid map. So these walls are going to stop us. Again, if we hit like drive forward, you're going to hit that wall and it's going to do a little flip eventually, right? So we have to use a block that's going to have us travel for a certain distance. And then you're going to choose. So well, actually, the first thing we'll do is bring down that pen so we can track where we're going. And you guys can mess with the color and the thickness. That's fine with me. So you can change the color and thickness if you want to. Then you're going to use a drive forward and you're going to use a turn block. Those are the only ones that you're going to need. So you can use either turn right or turn to heading. Now the rights, you can turn to right and left if you need to. And then heading, you just type in the heading that you want. If you're using the turn right, remember that is always based on the robot. So if I say, hold that there. If I say turn right now, it is going to turn right based on the robot. If I say turn left, it's going to turn left based on the robot, whatever direction the robot's facing. So again, like if I bring in another turn left right now, it's going to turn left 9 degrees and then turn left again because it's based on the robot. Okay. So you can use that one is fine, again, based on the robot itself. The other one you could use would be the turn to heading. Now, if you're going to do the turn to heading, that is based on the map. I think this one's a little bit easier to use. Remember the numbers, if you're using that for turn to heading, would be facing forward to be 0. So anytime you want your robot to go up, you would say turn to heading 0. If you ever wanted to go to the right, you'd say heading 90, backwards 180, to the left 270. And that's never going to change. So if this helps you pause, like once you get programming, just pause it right here so you can go back and get these numbers and remember what they are. So this one I think is a little bit easier to use by heading, but you do whatever you want to do. All right, so the goal for this map is to get your robots to the checkerboard, but you also need to go, the path you need to take is either 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the checkerboard, or A, B, C, D, and then the checkerboard. Okay. Choose one of those two, you get to pick. Okay, so either A, B, C, D, then the checkerboard, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the checkerboard. If you wanted to go for the E opportunity, you would do both as two different programs. Okay, so you'd have a maze 1, you'd save it, and then you'd have a maze 2, you'd save it. Okay. So again, you're going to say, hey, I want to drive forward for 200. And actually, I'll give you a tip right now. It's not going to be 200. So this little block right here is 250. So really, you're going to use 250 or multiples of 250. So I'm going to say 250, turn left. Now if I want to go forward again, in this case, it would turn right. And so I'm turning the wrong direction. Okay. So every one of these lines is going to be 250 or a multiple of 250. So it's going to be, the only numbers you're going to put in here would be like 250, 500, 750, 1,000, 1,250. Okay, so multiples of 250. And again, your pathway is either A, B, C, D, and then the checkerboard, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the checkerboard. All right. Now, before you guys start going, first thing I would do is save this program. So up here where it says VEX Code Project, click on it, and then just name it Maze. Hit save. Make sure it's saving to your Google Drive, and just save it as Maze. Okay. All right. So that's the assignment. Like I say, it should. Some of you guys will get it done today. Some of you guys might not. But working the only blocks you need would be a drive forward and a turn. Okay, so drive forward and turn, you're just going to kind of repeat them as you go. I would test them as you work your way through. Don't forget, if you wanted to change the velocity, you can speed it up by bringing out that set velocity, set turn velocity, set drive velocity. So that should help you out a little bit too. All right, have fun, enjoy. I will see you guys tomorrow.